A Chinese Ghost Story 3 has Tony Leung as monk Shi Fang. He's traveling with his master, and his master's very powerful, but they're transporting a gold Buddha statue. However, when they're in town getting food, Jackie Chung's character, he basically is a greedy sort of man that will do whatever it takes for money. He gets into a scuffle and it reveals to all the bandits in the restaurant that they're transporting a valuable gold Buddha statue. So they have to quickly leave and they decide to stay at Orchid Temple, you know. So they're kind of repeating the same plot of the first movie. However, instead of the same ghost, it's a different one named Lotus. Joy Wong plays Lotus, and she's got a sister named Butterfly. And they're almost like being pimped out by the madam. She basically wants them to grab souls for her to rejuvenate herself. And if they displease her, they will be married off to the Lord of the Black Mountain, kind of like the first film. So the monk is there and he drops the statue because she frightens him and tries to seduce him, and he's trying to basically find a way to repair the gold Buddha statue. However, the tree demon shows up and has a battle with the old monk, and he gets taken away. So now it's up to the young monk to sort of find a way to fix the Buddha statue, team up with Jackie Chung's character, and find a way to free Lotus's soul from the urn, her ashes from the tree, basically. So this movie's a lot different from the second one. The second one's like a continuation, a bombastic sort of sequel. This one is more of a spiritual sequel because it takes place 100 years after the events of the first film, and we're swapping up the characters this time. No Leslie Chung, it's Tony Leung and his master. So there's a bit of a dynamic, you know, swap, you know, instead of a Taoist warrior, it's Jackie Chung's character, and then there's an old monk instead of the old man, and there's still a bit of a romance and some hijinks, and Lotus's sister Butterfly, not her real sister, but it's like the sister of the madam, comes by to seduce, and it doesn't work and stuff. A lot less action this time around. They do try to have a finale with the Lord of the Black Mountain, but he only shows up for like 2 minutes, so it's definitely not up to snuff with the first film or the second film. In terms of scope and monsters and world building, it's kind of just a retread of the first film, but it's enjoyable enough. I mean, it's not too long, I guess, and you do get to have, you know, a really good cast. So this one's definitely not up to snuff, though. So I give A Chinese Ghost Story 3 a 6 out of 10.